Hey everyone, how are you doing? I hope you got to watch my video from, what day was it, Sunday, where I explained the one diagnosis I have, which is not being able to sweat. The other thing, being hot all the time, there's no diagnoses. But I just thought if I put it out there and if you shared it with people, maybe somehow someone has it, knows someone that has it, something like that. Because it definitely helps when you have something and other people have, and they may have resources or had it longer, been through stuff, no more tests, things like that. But anyhow, right now it is thundering and raining, and it's raining so hard it's music to my ears because we have not had any rain. And going out to that garden has been horrible for me. Oh my gosh. One day I just couldn't go. I couldn't. It just would not be worth it. I just get so hot. But it was okay. It survived because, when I water twice a day, I really soak them really good. So, but anyhow, what I was going to ask you guys, because I'm thinking forward, God willing, knock on wood, for this winter, and how I can get protein into myself. So I was thinking, what I'm going to do went right out of my head. What was I thinking of? Oh yeah, about soups. Because, you could put like chicken in soup and, beef you probably can. It's probably a fortune. I don't know if you ever heard of the recipe for Mississippi pot roast. Probably everyone knows it. I thought that'd be nice, but I'm sure that already costs too much. But I thought, if it was shredded up like that one meal, I said the frozen meal, I was able to eat. And even if I hadn't mushed it up, I don't care. But you can also make chicken, Mississippi chicken, whatever. I don't know what it would be called. Like you make it out of, I haven't done it, but I would start thinking about, you can use the best thing would be skinless, boneless chicken thighs, but you can get boneless. You could cut the skin off with kitchen scissors, or, just rip it off with your hands. But I was thinking about that because I'm trying to think toward the winter, like that pot roast thing, they use some pepperoncinis. I would use this other thing that's not as spicy. Again, if they have it, we don't know. If I can afford it, I don't know. And then they have the powdered ranch, which, when I was going to Costco, I should have bought it because I remember it was $4.99 for a big thing. But I thought, I don't need that, I would never use so much. Well, I could have. But anyhow, and then a package of, I don't know, I think it's au jus or brown gravy. I think some people use different, but I think the au jus. So I'd like to make that. So I'm going to be concentrating on easy crock pot meals, or slow cooker. I don't know what you guys call it nowadays. Who knows? They keep changing the name. So I want to make a lot of soups. And I'm looking for a recipe that I made long ago when my one son had cancer. It's like a broccoli soup, and it has heavy cream, stuff that I shouldn't eat with my high cholesterol. But right now I have to think of calories for both Paulie and I know that when I made on the stove and you needed the blender, so I figure I'll just put keywords into the YouTube and maybe I'll find it. But if you have any recipes for crock pot meals or soup meals, either on the stove or the crock pot, actually I don't mind making soup on the stove because the crock pot. It is a lot of work for me to clean it because of the heat problem. And I don't know if any of you use the liners. I don't even know if they make liners for mine. Mine is oval shaped and it's kind of bigger. But have you used the liners? Do they work? Do they get stuck? Does the plastic taste in the food? Let me know. But if you can look through your recipe cards, files, books, whatever you have, and let me know of any recipes. And have you ever made egg drop soup? I really love that soup. I'm sure I couldn't make it like they make it in. Long ago we used to order takeout. It was really reasonable here. Chinese food, well, not anymore, but it used to be reasonable. And they had the best egg drop soup. The people I worked for once had it, and at first I'm like, oh, that looked terrible and slimy and gross, but I tried it. It was really good. And I looked up a recipe, and it looks really easy, but I don't know if it is. So if you've ever made it, let me know. If you have a recipe, let me know. And any kind of recipes, you know, for crock pots, because they're supposed to make stuff more softer. So if you can think of anything and you can write it down for me in the comments, because I want to start, like I say, making up some, you know, putting it in my notebook and then looking what I need and little by little start trying to get stuff, because I'm just afraid by the time fall comes, things will be so outrageous. You know, some of these channels are saying milk's going to be $50 a gallon. Well, that will be really bad, because they're also saying the price of gas will be so high people can't work. So how are they going to buy the $50 a gallon milk? I don't know. I hope it doesn't really go up that high, but that will be a whole nother video. So let me know, because after these 3 days of living hell, I really didn't think I'd make it through the weekend, because I am at high risk for heat stroke, and with a backup in the hospitals, it's not like I'm going to walk in there and they're going to say, oh yeah, this woman might die any second, let's help her. That's not going to happen. The same with, you know, my son and his heart condition. I do have a letter from the doctor's office that, you know, if we come in, they have to take him right back, but, you know, God forbid, let's hope not. Hope that doesn't happen, but I don't know. I tell you, this was one of the hardest weekends of my life, but there will be another video. So any kind of recipes that are easy to make. And yes, that banana cream pie almost got made yesterday. Yesterday was really horrible. Saturday. Today's bad too, but Paulie said he'd help me, so I thought he could bring me the stuff. And we thought we'd do it today, which is for you yesterday, Sunday. You'll see this on Monday. And I thought he could just bring me the stuff and I could do it. He wants to learn how to cook, so I'm going to teach him some stuff. But see if he knows how to do it, then he can make the pie. And I really want to make this banana pudding, but I don't have all the things. One of the things are these Chessmen Cookies, and actually they're on sale this week. I don't know what the week goes with Instacart, but they're quite reasonable. And you can also make them with vanilla wafers, but they don't get as soft, so I need something that's more softer. But it looks so good, and I have pretty much the stuff I need for it. So I don't know. Tomorrow's supposed to be a better day. Only tomorrow. That's it, and then back to the hot heat. But I hope at least you watched my video, which explains, you know, the diagnosis for the not being able to sweat. And it's just horrible. You can't even describe it, and it just makes me so tired. But yeah, if you can look up or you know any recipes for any kind of soups, hot soups, cold soups, stews, anything you can do in the crock pot or the stove, and let me know if you use, I don't even know if they even sell them, if, you know, that's an item that's even available anymore. I saw them long ago. I think they're called crock pot liners. I don't know, and they're probably a lot of money. But just let me know, just, you know, to know in case I ever find it's on sale or whatever. But let me know what kind of recipes. Like I said, I'm looking for soup recipes. And basically soup recipes. Yep, that would be on the top of the list. So let me know so I could try to do that. And has anyone worked with those dry beans? I saw there's a 10 bean soup or something. So they say there could be little stones in there, so I don't know. How would you look through all that? I mean, you gotta wash it all, but how would you find the tiny little stones? That'd be really bad if there was one in the soup, or if you put it into the crusher musher thing, it would definitely break it. Obviously they'd be cooked, but still, you know, the stone wouldn't be. But let me know if you have worked with those kind of beans, because, well, it used to be 99 cents, now they're getting outrageous, but I thought if you know they're worth it to have, like, you know, you can throw them in soup because there's protein in there. I would try to get some of those. I do want to get a 5-gallon not food friendly, food grade bucket with a lid. Maybe get a couple of those. I think the cheapest I saw them, I looked online, was Home Depot. Amazon is ridiculous the money they want for those things. My gosh. But there you could put like those bags of what's it called? Beans, and you know, bags of noodles and stuff like that. So let me know, like I said, if you work with the beans, the dry beans, I should say. So for now, write down any videos, any recipes. Hope you got some rain if you needed it. Hope you survived the heat if you had it. And don't forget to subscribe, share my videos, smash that like button, which would be thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put up a video. Don't forget to be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Be kind to yourself. Do something nice. Life is short. And most importantly, stay safe. Thanks for stopping by.